So what is up, everyone? Today is Friday, August 21st. I'll be showing the Nasdaq like I always do. So coming to the session, I do have a pretty bullish bias. I have multiple targets that I like. I really like that we're coming down right now. I'm getting really excited to explain this, but so I mean, first, so we swept this low inside of this daily gap over here, and I do believe like higher time frame we're moving bullish, right? So we swept this low, we're experiencing a reaction off of it, and there's an unfilled daily gap above that honestly I feel like even if we were going to continue bearish, like at least like a daily gap, or I feel like an unfilled 4-hour up here, man, like there's no like 4-hour gap really in here that we're delivering off of. I know technically we swept a high inside this hourly, but there's actually literally hourly equal highs up here to the tick. Happy Friday with morning Uber. But these are literally equal highs to the exact tick. That to me is a very strong draw. Like, and I'm bullish too, so like if we can pull back and maybe like take out London lows, take out potentially even Asia lows, right? I mean, I don't like how there is a bunch of like stacked lows down here. Bro said I should log now. Honestly, I mean, it's not the only thing going against these longs is I feel like these stacked lows. But I'm not gonna lie, I saw some video the other night and he was saying like you're never gonna find, I think it was Dodgy, he was saying you're never gonna find a trade where there's never something going against you. Or I think it was Blake, one of the two, but that's still facts though. But like we pulled back into like nothing really, but I want to say bare minimum, I feel like I'd want to see open come down and take out like that low down there inside the 15-minute gap, and I could take longs off that. It'd be better, I guess, if we could take out London or Asia and maybe even SMT down there potentially. Take longs. I feel like equal highs are the really obvious target to me, but I'm still comfortable longing. Like there's previous day high up here and there's still the unfilled daily gap, which I'd go all the way to daily gap, but there might be consistency rules on my account, or I might have to like close early, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a market open in 2 minutes. What is this V shape? Excuse me, Nasdaq. Oh, I don't remember if I said morning to you, Cypher. Morning, Cypher. But yeah, there's no news today really, except Trump speaks at 7 p.m. Interesting. Yo, Cypher says I should long now at 9:26 and 43 seconds. What the fuck? Cypher's like, yeah, I should long here. What's up, Matir? How are you, bro? And I'm still looking for, ideally, I want to see open. Oh my god, I want to see open come down. If we take these equal highs, I'm not going to lie, I might be slightly sad. I mean, there's still bullish draws above, but I feel like these equal highs are, to me, like the obvious draw. Especially now we're, honestly, if I traded pre-market and I was like trading extremely discretionarily, okay, I feel like that's not the worst trade, honestly. Like that extreme V shape. But yeah, that's what's up, Cypher. I don't want to pray you downfall, Cypher, but at least I'm hoping. That was my Discord if you heard that. But I'm hoping that 9:30 wants to come down so I can maybe get an entry off that. Said good morning, no live yesterday. I mean, I mean I was live yesterday, but it's a day made me yawn. I'm not gonna lie, I'm always yawning. Said my hey, that's what's up. Took 5 hours. So, I'm liking it. So 9:30 is coming down. I feel like bare minimum, I want to see it take out this, but Actually, you know, when I was live, oh, I can't forget. I gotta make bread jokes to get on stream. I gotta get the bread ready. He said, glad I closed. Yeah, because honestly, that's the thing. Like, I feel like if this trade was not directly before 9:30, I feel like it would be a good trade, you know what I mean? But I feel like when you're taking trades like directly before 9:30, like 9:30 can just stop you out, you know what I mean? You said also have to trade on my phone today. Sorry to hear that, Vized. Bro said hope we were yeah, dude, honestly, in hindsight, like I looked back at like the AM session price action and I was like, I genuinely haven't seen price action like in hindsight, this is actually a barcode. Like New York AM session doesn't typically do this. Like we literally delivered we actually delivered after 2 p.m. Like, but so this low down here is like bare minimum I want to see get taken for me to take longs. Ideally, I want to see London lows get taken, but we'll see. No, I mean, well, maybe it might be. FOMC was at 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you are right. I knew that yesterday morning, but I kind of forgot that, like, when I came home. You are right. That makes a lot of sense. Like, why are we not delivering until 2 p.m.? Oh, I honestly like this though. Hopefully we're gonna take out London lows. There's so many bullish draws above. I just want to double check this hourly candle is kind of dumping. I can't lie. The 4-hour candle does look pretty gnarly. I can't lie. I want to say I'm still leaning bullish. Honestly, I feel like it's the combination of. I feel like if they're the equal high is what really pushes me over the edge to be bullish, I feel like. And also the unmitigated gaps above. You said he can't lie. Yeah, I definitely be using the same expressions. And my watch, well, not my watch, my Whoop, I guess, like it's a health tracker. It actually told me I got a good night's sleep last night. Sometimes when it tells me I get a good night's sleep, I feel extra tired. Although it might be because like I got a good night's sleep because I'm extra tired and I couldn't recover it all in one night. I don't know. I still want to see London lows get taken, honestly, because I feel like we came like 3 points away from it. I really don't want a long with relative equal lows next to London lows. Especially, it's like 3 minutes after the open, 4 minutes. Oh, this is random, but also that's a different topic. But you know, next week, speaking of being tired, I probably won't be too tired next week because I actually have the whole next week off for my job. Because I know this might sound kind of funny. Remember, I took a week off like a month ago, I guess. What's up, Mr. Debo? How are you, bro? But yeah, I took that week off like about a month ago. But honestly, I feel like that week off just ended up being hell for me. So I'm trying it again. I'm not doing anything, honestly. I don't plan on going anywhere. I'm probably just gonna work on content for a week and just. But you know, my mom like she'll be like, "You need to get a life." But like honestly, I mean, like I take time off. Like that's like the first thing that I want to do on my time off. I'm not gonna lie. I wish this was an up close candle. I wish that was an up close candle so I could like make that like a CISD. You said caught this short off open trying to lock my account. But I mean, I would recommend locking out your account. I don't want to ruin your weekend on a Friday. Bro said slide me at 10K funded. I don't even trade CFDs. I trade futures. That's what's up, Cypher. No, I'm gonna lie. I wish this was cleaner structure. Like, if this was like a cleaner, like up close candle, I honestly might try a CISD here, but it's just not. That is not clean enough structure. Like, I mean, if we can like maybe like make this a CISD and give clean structure, maybe give a V shape, up down, down up. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Asia lows would be cool too. So what's a CISD? It just means the change in the state of delivery. What is it? But I do have a video explaining CISDs on my YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's just called CISDs Explained. I uploaded it like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It's basically just when market structure shifts from like bearish to bullish or vice versa. But yo, Visa, what do you mean? Bro said I'm not speaking much anymore. I'm low-key trying to be yo, Uber's like, what's a job? But honestly, I honestly really do like CISDs a lot. I feel like they are like, I would agree that I do lose on them more frequently, but I feel like I get higher risk to reward. It allows me to get in like easier, I feel like. What's up, Roy? How are you, bro? Hello, keyboard? Did I press the wrong button? I'm confused. Yo, why is my keyboard not typing? Did it die? My keyboard was working. Well, I might have to use my mouse. What the fuck? Hello? Said recession finally here? I don't think so. Honestly, I just think we're pulling back higher time frame. Dude, what the fuck? Why is my keyboard not connecting? And I would like, yo, okay, where's my wired keyboard? There will be nothing stopping me from missing longs if I get them. I gotta figure out why my keyboard's not working later. What's up, NQ? How are you, bro? I hope that mechanical keyboard won't be too much. You guys won't have to deal with it for after today, probably. Just a damn you to. No, I did not take that. No, I have it marked out in case we close above it. I'm like waiting for like. Yeah, honestly, we're starting to. Said okay, nice. I sure. That's what's up. Yeah, I like these equal. Okay. Wait, give me trade copy is logged in. The leaders 03 03. So I just want to see Asia logo taken. Yeah, I mean, I definitely do get what you're saying, but I just feel like with equal highs, sometimes we just diddy toward them. I don't know. I feel like I'd be willing to give it a shot off London lows. Then if that fails, I'll just wait for Asia lows. Probably after 10 a.m. You said the reaction up is coming from the day open. Like what, true day open, I'm pretty sure it's called, right? At what, 29,319? That is true. I mean, honestly, it could have more downside, but I feel like if I get the CSD, I'm willing to risk it. One shot though. I wouldn't retry unless we take London. I'm sorry, Asia. So honestly, if we close above this 1 minute CSD, I'm gonna try this. Not really getting much of a reaction yet. Said, how can I calculate partials? I mean, in trading view, you in the top left where there's this order quantity thing and you can like click plus minus. If you adjust that and you right click on the screen, it'll, but if you're talking about like calculating how much you make, it's honestly a lot of math. I know I sound cooked. Sometimes I'd be asking AI, like if I sell 2 contracts and it's over like how many points, like I actually do have a calculator on my website. I just want to make sure this doesn't close first, and I'll show you. Yeah, this candle's probably not gonna close through, but my browser's not even. Oh wait, there you go. So if you go to timb272.com and you go to tools, there's like a futures profit loss calculator, the one on the bottom. So like, let's say you're selling 3 contracts and your take profit's like 70 points. Like if you're trading MNQ, it'll be 420, and it'll do the same thing for like stop loss. And I'll tell you like RR. That is before commissions, but yeah, at first I was like, oh, you gotta ask AI, but I forgot. I'm like, wait, I literally had it make a calculator for me. I don't know. I feel like I just hate all the online calculators, me personally, honestly. I was gonna make my own. But this is definitely not reacting up so far. I mean, it's honestly probably running all this LR. I feel like on the hourly, it looks a little more obvious to me, honestly. I mean, I'd say the majority of the LR runs probably, that's like right below Asia lows. We're building a little bit of LR in the highs too, I feel like. But oh, you said, but when I take partial, it'll move my entry? I mean, it shouldn't unless you add to the position. Like where you bought at should stay the same. Okay, honestly, this is I don't know what this candle's doing. It like flew down, just coming right back up. I'm honestly considering if it closes above the CISD trying this. So, I mean, what, this would be 50 points. I want to see a strong close though. Like I don't want to see it leave a wick, like a huge wick to the top. I mean, there probably is a 1 minute inverse, but I literally want to see so we're not. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of basing this off of a sweep of London lows, but. I mean, like, I know it might be kind of ballsy, but I don't know why. I feel like just reacting off London lows could just send us. Like, there's, like, higher time frame equal highs. If it closes above... So how are you, by the way? I'm doing pretty good. I'm honestly kind of excited. Well, I want to... I want to pay attention to this candle close first, and then I'll answer. But yeah, honestly, if this gives a really bullish close, I am going to try this. I'm on MNQ. I'm on the leader, right? 03. Okay, bet. I want to see a really good close, though. Like, if it comes down last second, I'm going to say fuck it. I don't like that close. We're always in opposite positions. Honestly, sometimes, yeah. I don't like the wick on the top. Like, honestly, I might regret this, but I just feel like I can't. I feel like I'm doubling up. Like, I can't like barely get an entry and also be aggressive. If that makes sense. It's a good structure. I mean, I'm sussed out by the wick on the top. Yeah. I feel like if this next candle were to close really bullish, I mean, like right now, yeah, it definitely is bearish, but like, I just love these equal highs up here. And there's like an unfilled daily gap above. I mean, I feel like seeing how close we are to Asia lows, though, I mean, at this point, it's just better if we take Asia lows, I feel like, honestly, but... So I'm holding my position to partial Asia low. That's what's up. Yeah, honestly, Asia low is probably going to hit. It failed to react off London. Yeah, I mean, the daily candlestick is flipping. The 4 hour, I mean, the 4 hour was gnarly, but... Where did I leave my water bottle? I'm gonna grab my water. Oh. I mean, we entered the 10 a.m. macro. Do I really want to take a CISD where I mean, we are like 20 points away from Asia. I mean, 10 a.m. definitely could manipulate me out if I try this. I feel like it really depends on how cleanly. I don't expect a reaction up from here. Yeah, I mean, Asia low is like, I feel like if we were any closer to Asia low, I'd be like, there's no way in hell I can long. Is it OPEX Friday? You said, do you, bro, if you want to take longs. I mean, no, you are right, but... Sorry, that cipher. But no, I mean, at this point, I do definitely want to see Asia lows get taken, but... Honestly, after Asia lows get taken, I probably, if I get the reaction up I want, I will long. Like, I definitely get what you're saying, why the higher time frame is starting to look a little bearish, but me personally, like, just seeing these two equal highs up here, like... I feel like they want to get taken. Well, I have to wait for displacement toward it, but... Bro said, Tim, please slap me when I second guess myself. I'm sorry, bro. I'll jump through your monitor next time. Can you not make equal lows with Asia lows? Unacceptable. No, I mean, I feel like it's more of like Friday can be like retracement days. Like, I mean, normally I'd say, like, for example, if we had like a bullish week, Friday can pull back because like the weekly candlestick usually like there's a wick to the top. But in this case, I feel like we've had a bearish week, so my logic would be like, we should pull back a little bit toward the, like, on Friday. But I mean, obviously, we can do whatever we want, but... I mean, at this point, if we close above... Let me clean up my chart. If we close above this CISD, at this point, like, I'd want to click a quick reaction, though. But... I'm pretty much getting no reaction for long so far, but... I want to say, what? This is, like... What is this line? I want to say that was like all these stacked lows have kind of been ran at this point. Any IFVGs in here? I might get like a 2-minute maybe. Multiple unfilled gaps above. I mean, there's like an unfilled 5-minute gap up here. That's gonna be an unfilled 15, like 5 minutes. Yeah, we're starting to react off Asia lows now. Is this 2-minute gap gonna open is the real question. If this 2-minute gap wants to open and invert, like, I'll maybe try an inversion off that. Otherwise, I guess I'll try like a 1-minute CISD. That 2-minute gap is not going to open. I don't like the structure for inversions on the 1 minute, honestly. Like, there's like 2 separate 1-minute gaps. I prefer when there's like one obvious gap. So if I were to long off this, I would just wait for a close above the CISD. There is 10 a.m. open in like 4 minutes. Bro, he's asking Gemini. Is the silver bullet, is it like taking the first FVG created after 10 a.m. or something like that? I forget. Or is that just like the macro? If we close above this 1 minute CISD, I'll try this, honestly. I'd like it to like close above it sometime soon though, and not like take forever to do it. Where are these equal highs? What, up here? Holy lack of reaction. There's no 3 minute, no 4 minute. I mean, like, one reason I like, if you're wondering why I like longing here though, like we just swept London and Asia lows. There's unfilled gaps above. Like we have like an unfilled 5 minute gap. Like low key, like we have an unfilled 15 minute gap that's opening like right now. I feel like even if we were to continue bearish structure, like we should rebalance on these gaps. I feel like we've taken all these stacked lows I kind of marked. Because I mean, it low key ends there. I mean, no, I know it didn't take these lows down here, but it's possible they could be protected. I mean, there's an SMT with London and Asia too, but I mean, honestly, there's 10 a.m. open in a minute. I guess best case scenario for maybe is maybe 10 a.m. opens. It comes down first, and I can get longs off that. Oh god, I'm in Baron, yeah, Baron trades. He's like some order flow trader. He says won't be on, but he's looking for, we can sell all the way down to 29,840. Oh, on QQQ. I think it's funny sometimes when like I'll be in one position and I'll look and I'll see someone I respect that's a trader in the opposite position, and I'll be thinking to myself like, am I cooked? I'm like, I think they're a good trader and they think the opposite of me right now. Oh, so this is 10 a.m. open here. I would really prefer if 10 a.m. the open doesn't just come straight up. Like I definitely prefer a pullback first. Yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly. I always forget I can use this like trade panel. Cause I could just place a buy limit. I never do this. What's up, GC Trading Systems? How are you? Low-key forgot this existed. It's a good one, Troy. That's what's up, bro. I feel like, I mean, I definitely do. I do want to see 10 a.m. move down first, but I feel like there's just no reaction for longs like all morning at any point. What's your daily loss limit? It depends on the account I'm trading. It's usually $1,000 for me. Like I'll take 2 trades, like risking 500. But what's more of like 2 trades a day, and my highest risk could be 500 per trade. But sometimes I'll risk like 400 per trade. If I'm on like a funded and I have like a bunch of them, I'll risk like 300. Not gonna lie, I mean, at this point, I mean, yeah, we are dumping pretty hard. I feel like the thing for me is, even if I did want to short, like, I would prefer, me personally, if we pulled back to some, like, 5 or 15 minute gap. I feel like we haven't done that yet. Two exciting days of price action. I mean, I can't count today out. It's like an hour of potential price action left. I feel like ES is moving bullish a little bit. It's crazy to me how we're like not opening up like any gaps down here. Like there's no like 5-minute gap anywhere in here. There's no 4-minute gap. There's no 3-minute, no 2-minute. All the 1 minutes are ass. And I mean, and I know you could argue like, oh, this looks like a that's not really a CISD. The only CISD I really see is up here. I mean, if we start displacing up and close above that, I'd probably try that, but yeah, we're starting to displace up now. I'd say 10 a.m. had like a very small manipulation. It didn't even take anything, but at least 10 a.m. kind of came below the opening price a little bit. I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like I should just put my stop loss here if I take this. Is there a 930 high still intact? I forgot. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I bet. There's a 930 high above on both indexes. There's equal highs above. There's unfilled gaps above. Okay. Yeah, if it closes above this 1 minute CISD, I'll try this, but yeah, I don't know how. I feel like I was picking up on that. I was like, ES is moving bullish. ES wants to start moving up. Then NQ started following along. I mean, there's definitely a good chance that we might give me a CISD entry and like tap into like a 5 minute or 15 minute and just go right back down. That could happen, but if I get a good close above this, I'll try it. This is so random, but I remember when I was a newer trader, like sometimes I used to enter trades without confirmation. I remember the amount of times like I would just be like longing and then be like, wait, I longed at the top. Oh, there's nothing with that. Cause I feel like today I've waited for like if I wasn't waiting for a CISD, I probably would have taken 10 million longs. I would have lost by now. I forget, where is this unfilled? The 15's up there, and the 5's even higher, the unfilled 5. Okay. Oh yeah, this is random, but I was thinking about, so if I were to lose both my trades today, I'd blow this set of evals, which I mean I'm completely fine with, but I was thinking about when I buy the next set, do I want to, I know I just had this dilemma, but do I want to go on trade C or trade of 8? Like, I can like list pros and cons for each though. Like, I feel like now that I'm back on trade of 8, like the fills might be slightly better, but like at the same time now I have to keep going back and forth between NQ and MNQ, and like, so yeah, it just stands for change in state delivery. I have a video on my YouTube explaining CSDs. I mean, if we were to close above this CISD, there'd be like an order block holding down here, but it's low-key pretty choppy. Have a good rest of your day, Abden. Appreciate you stopping by. I mean, we literally retested 10 a.m. open, and we're wicking at 10 a.m. open. I rarely look at like a reaction off of 10 a.m. open, but I feel like it's kind of happening today. Or maybe he wants to come right back to 10 a.m. open. That's fine. You said I've been grinding chess lately? Interesting. You know, I feel like I was low-key talking about chess the other day on stream, I'm pretty sure. I guess that's what's up. I feel like smart people do play chess. I used to play chess when I was younger. I haven't played it in forever. Instead of learning all the openings, yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm not that deep, honestly. I know the mechanics, that's mostly it. I don't doubt it, honestly. I swear to God, if we barcode 2 days in a row, you almost gotta stop the break even. I'm glad you didn't. Damn, holy dump. There's also, I mean, is this a wickless hourly on NQ as well? Honestly, even if I was looking for shorts though, like I really wouldn't have gotten any opportunities because like me personally, I would have said I want to see a pullback into a 5 or a 15-minute gap and then a reaction out of it. And that never happened. But I mean, honestly, maybe longs could be better off of this like external range low. We're like re-sweeping. Oh, this is not external range low. This is a wickless hourly it might take. Said ES is about to take. Isn't ES like 10 light years? I mean, ES still has a long way to go for London lows, I feel like. Oh, I got paid from YouTube for last month. How much did they pay me? Let's try more. I made like something over $100 from YouTube last month. A whole $100. I mean, it's something. It's not in my bank account yet. So I'll be leaving today. This is the day Well, have a good weekend, Cypher. Good luck with that. Bro, it's like $100. That's a full tank of gas. You too, Cypher. That's mad funny, Cooleries. It's more. It's honestly for like what? For me, it's probably like 2 to 3 tanks of gas. My car doesn't take that much gas though. It's like got like a 12-gallon tank. So Timmy, if a beginner trader asked you what's the most important thing in trading, what would you say? I'm thinking, like, honestly, I guess, like, a higher time frame narrative, I guess. Because, like, I feel like if, like, because people ask me, like, oh, good entry model, but I feel like if you're trading the wrong direction and you don't know where price is going, like, you're really kind of trading blind. So I guess, like, just higher time frame, like, narrative. I guess, like, yeah, like, building a narrative between multiple time frames, not, like, zooming in, like, building a narrative with your trades. I feel like that kind of makes sense. So I think most of the time, I mean, that's true. Yeah, I feel like time in the charts helps too. Yeah, so like people love to like be like, oh, what's the #1 entry model? But like if you're taking entries in the wrong direction, it means nothing. Honestly, speaking of direction though, I really might have the direction wrong today. I mean, we'll see. I feel like I would try longs once, but maybe not twice today. I feel like that's a good way to middle ground myself. Bro said go short. And we haven't, for me personally, the bro's talking in all caps. I mean, I'm waiting for a pullback to like a 5 or, even if I were to take shorts, I'd still need a pullback to a 5 or a 15-minute gap. For me, at least, I feel like we haven't gotten an adequate pullback. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like there wasn't really a 9:30 manipulation today. Like sometimes it'll like sweep out something at 9:30. I feel like the manipulation happened like right before 9:30, like 9:25. We manipulate up and come right back down. This 15-minute chart is so bearish. I mean, it would be nicer if we could take out this low. That's like the low into the weekly gap, but at that point though, like, am I really about a long against like this daily candlestick is so bearish. Those equal highs I feel like are so far away now. Pre-day low incoming. Honestly, probably. It's like right there. I hope it does NQ. We still haven't opened up a 5-minute gap, I don't think yet, right? I mean, there's a 5-minute gap all the way up here now. Yeah, you got it, Cooler. Have a good weekend, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. You said getting a payout, paying off debt feels so unpleasant? Unpleasant? I mean, paying off... I wouldn't say it's unpleasant. It's more like a relief. It just stands for previous day low. I mean, yeah, but I mean, you had to pay that debt regardless. There's honestly a chance I might try this 1-minute CISD. Only if we close above it very strongly. We still haven't closed above it just yet. There's like a... I was gonna say a 1-minute inversion, but not really. There's a 2-minute gap here. It's probably gonna close to the same time this CSD happens, but... How far away are we from previous day low? Like 18 points. Did ES take previous day low? Did not. Not the highest rated longs, I can't lie, but I feel like I'd still be willing to try them. Only because like I feel like there's just so many unmitigated gaps above, equal highs above. There's 930 highs above. It's what I wanted originally. I'll probably give it one stab. So we swept the low inside a 15-minute gap to the left. Yeah. If we close above the CSD, I might try this. That's not a close above yet. So hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, watch it Diddy candle up without giving me an entry. I want to say we just tapped into this 5-minute gap over here. I mean, there is potential for that 5-minute gap to send us lower, especially down to like previous day low. Honestly, should I just wait for the reaction out of this to previous day low? That's too. There's no RR there though. I feel like previous day low is right there. 5-minute gaps definitely holding so far. Is that even, the 5-minute gap starts from there, but you said no, I meant there is. Oh, like we inverted, you're saying? You said lots of people just got stopped. Honestly, if we close above this, I might try this. Especially if we close really strong. Okay, yeah, I'm in there. So this is just me trying my original long idea. I mean, I feel like we traded below 10 a.m. open. There's like I know we did just tap into this 15-minute gap that could send us lower here, but like There's an unfilled 15 above. There's 930 highs above. There's equal highs above. So I'll full TP it like just over 3-1 at that 930 high. That's like max because I'm risking 500 in this eval. So I want to make more than 1500 because 50% consistency, but I mean, I need to see like this 5-minute candle invert this 5-minute gap here. It's probably looking better for me then. That would be the more like conservative entry here if I wanted to like take longs, but no, I'm gonna lie, if this stops me out, I'm probably not gonna retry longs, to be completely honest. Unless, I mean, actually, maybe if it takes the external range low, I think I might take back my statement. I would definitely have to wait for pre-stay low to get swept though, if I want to retry longs. So I'm waiting for the 5 minutes inverse. Yeah, not a bad idea, honestly. That's definitely a more conservative way to play that. So the 5-minute closes in like a minute and a half. Yeah, honestly, once we close through this 5-minute though, I feel like it's smooth sailing to this unfilled 15. I probably should go break even at the unfilled 15, to be completely honest, when we hit it. I feel like part of me wants to say, oh, this is an eval, but I feel like yesterday I literally just said I don't want to trade evals differently than fundeds. I feel like I'll just start taking shitty trades and coping. But so yeah, I guess when we hit the unfilled 15, I'll go break even. You said no, we will open up the 30-minute. I mean, yeah, but honestly, I don't look at 30-minute gaps too frequently. But so this, what, in 40 seconds, this 5-minute candle is going to close. I don't want to see this 5-minute gap hold. Let me mark this 5-minute. I'd really prefer if we close above this 5-minute. I mean, that's probably not happening at this point. Yeah, we held that 5-minute gap for now. I mean, this trade could still play out, but not the best reaction so far. I don't know. One thing I hate about 5-minute gaps, like, I feel like this is a stupid thing to say, but I just hate that they take 5 minutes for every candle close. Like, so we failed to close to this 5-minute. Now I have to wait another whole 5 minutes to see if we close through it now. I'm too impatient for this. Exciting trade. I lost my phone, and sorry to hear that, bro. You can come back stronger, though. I believe in you, bro. I mean, these 1 minute candles aren't looking the worst. I don't want to jinx it. I mean, like, we keep wicking at the CISD, which is like my entry. I mean, potentially, if we want to close through, I'm going to feel more comfortable. You said, damn, why is your stop loss? But and no offense. I mean, I just think it's funny. I feel like this keeps happening. You said, is this a 1v1? Appreciate that, Vizid. I mean, I think this trade definitely looks 10 times better once we close to this 5 minute gap, and then we have like an unfilled 15. I know there's a 30 minute above too, but once this 5 minute gets inverted though, it's a little better. You said I got nothing to lose. My stops are break even. Yeah, I got something to lose. Not too much. And worst case scenario, I lose a quarter of 3 evals. A quarter of my drawdown. Ugh. I'm genuinely not joking though. Like, if I do blow these accounts, I know my exact plan. I'm genuinely buying 3 Lucid Flex accounts with no daily loss limit. I'm going to risk $2,000. I'm sorry, I'm going to risk $1,000 for 2 trades. So it's risking $2,000 a day, and I'm trying to walk away with 1,500 2 days in a row. So I'm basically going to try to pass evals in 2 days. Because I feel like it might sound kind of arrogant to say, but like, I saw some video of some dude talking about, like, as a trader, he was like, why are you just like, if you're good at trading, why are you wasting your time on evals? Like, every single day you're on eval is like, imagine this thing runs to my stops. I'm talking about I was a good trader, but like, I feel like it's wasting time. And like, I see both sides. Like, you don't want to rush the process and blow money on evals, but like, I get what he's saying though. Like, you said I risked 2K on eval. Yeah, I mean, the only thing is though, I just don't want to. I don't want to blow 2 sets of evals in a day, and I want to take 2 trades in a day. So I'll just give it like 1K each. Oh, I mean, nah. I'll drop my risk to 300. I'll give 6 trades a breathing room. No, I will 110% drop my risk on the funded. Can we please invert this gap, Nasdaq? Oh, there's no way that gap held. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. I mean, there's not even... Yeah, I'm so fucked. You can close. I mean, I never do that. I mean, I'll let her. I feel like it's always the times where I'm like, yeah, I could close. It just goes my way. Did bro put tips? He said, give me my entry. What, are you looking for the 5 minute inverse probably, right? Oh, and I actually used to pass evals like that a hot minute ago too. Like, I feel like before I used to stream, I used to do that a little bit, like the 2-day pass evals. I always felt like I couldn't do that on stream, but like, who's stopping me? Actually, I know this might sound kind of crazy to say. I got inspired. I saw some dude on TikTok live. He was doing like negative RR, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm just passing evals." Like, he risked $2,000 to make 1,500, and I was like, I mean, I used to do that. So we're bouncing off a 15 minute. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like how this 5-minute keeps holding. Like, it's 2 separate closes in a row. I thought we were going to close through it when we came back down last minute. Like, it's not a good sign for this trade, but I mean, I feel like it's not enough to make me close it, but I'm so good at eval when it comes to fun. You just gotta take the same trades on both. Exciting price action. I wonder, out of curiosity, I mean, I'm not, if I were to be looking for shorts, there's a 3-minute inverse, 4-minute inverse. That 4 minutes not the worst, honestly. Do I low-key just flip? Like, low-key though? Like, I can get, no, I mean, I should stick with my original bias, especially when it's delivering up like that. Yeah, I'd be pissed at myself if I just changed my mind last minute. That, honestly, that 4-minute though, we're delivering out of a 5-minute. I mean, there's a 4-minute inverse. Do I just... Tricky situation for me, honestly. I'll leave my original idea. Sound like how we edged that low. I mean, yeah, we came close to previous day low, and like, we just inverted the highest time frame gap here. I just don't like how we're not following through with it. Should I just, like, low-key? I'm genuinely... What's the stop loss on this? I'm just gonna try a short here. I'm gonna try this 4-minute inverse, honestly. I know I just flipped bias, but, like, we're literally just not... We're genuinely not following through. And low-key, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, this is sloppy executions. I really won't lie, but if it wants to come down a little more too, I'll probably add for my actual position size. But I'm not gonna. I just feel like the lack of follow through, and the more I stare at this, I just kind of get the feeling that it's like maybe I should short. If this candle flips too, I'll probably add a little more to make it my normal position size. Whatever. Okay, yeah, confirm, right? Okay, so yeah, I'm taking full position off at previous day low. 7 limit, right? I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of sloppy changing positions in the middle of a trade, but I do feel like I do have the right idea here. Holy, that genuinely, I don't think I've ever fucking done that in my, I don't think I've ever flipped a position like that in a trade. Oh. So, I mean, we're getting really good delivery out of this 5 minute. But so I'm taking longs at your TP. Yeah, honestly. That's what's up, NQ. I'll be glad to see, bro. Yo, imagine I clip farm this. I'm like, I knew it was shorts all morning long. Bro got in last second for the shorts. I literally probably got in last second. Because this shit's probably gonna deliver down here. I'm slightly under risked even on this. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can give you my, I mean, it's whatever. I'm surprised those equal highs up there never got fucking taken. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like I don't like this reaction up too much, but bro, still told us, I mean, yeah, because honestly though, like this short right here, we inverted this 4 minute, which is the highest time frame gap in the current leg. We're delivering out of a 5 minute. We're right next to previous day low. I know there are multiple goddamn Nasdaq. There's multiple. There were like there's the unfilled 15 gap above, but damn Nasdaq straight to stop loss. Oh, if only I kept my original long watch. And I feel like this is becoming yeah, dude, Nasdaq AM session is disgusting. AM session has let me down. Unless maybe does it want to be nice to me and not take my stop and deliver lower? Come on, Nasdaq, go down. Nope, not that way. So waiting for us to go up to the 30 minute. Yeah, I was hoping that 5 minute would hold. I mean, and I didn't like that. I feel like that 5 minute gap held multiple times where like we failed to close through it. And I'm like, okay, like, I mean, it didn't stop me out just yet, but I'm like, I gotta turn my air conditioner on. Oh, I see 150, 200, 180. I'm down. Don't do that, Nasdaq. Go down. I see ES is coming down. I mean, I'm genuinely sweating. Oh, it's gonna stop me out. Yeah, I mean, it definitely might. That was where I wanted to long to originally. I wanted to go break even up there when I was on my longs. Out of curiosity, let's check my slippage here to compare to trade C. No, that was a pretty good fill, but damn, so if I was in those original longs, I would be getting ready to go break even up here. You said, why would you short here? Well, first of all, okay. First of all, did you not see my whole chat telling me to short? Now you're gonna be like, why would you short here? First of all, everyone in chat told me to short. Second of all, we have previous day low, we got edged. We inverted the 4-minute gap, we're delivering for 5-minute. What's up, Kalish? What's up, Pillow? So the market is punishing. So can you? Yeah, we haven't tapped it yet. So everyone kept hope. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised previous day low never got hit. What's your plan now? I mean, I might consider shorting again if we come up higher. I mean, we're about to enter the 11 a.m. macro. I mean, I took one loss so far today. Is there an hourly gap? Not yet. Well, we're about to open an hourly gap in 10 minutes. Maybe 11 a.m. can open. We can trade up higher. Holy price action. We're actually barcoding 2 days in a row. So we did invert that 5-minute now. And we're probably going higher temporarily. I'll take shorts if we can actually trade higher, but at least, you know, in 20 minutes, it'll be the weekend, and I will no longer, well, unless I get stuck in a trade soon. So I usually stop trading at 11:10. Yeah. Oh my god, there's like no gaps in here. This is such chop. And I'm waiting. I'm hoping that we can trade up to like at least this like 30-minute or something and then come back down off of it, but oh, did they win today too, or Patrick? You said I'm waiting for the 15-minute candle. It looks like we're about to trade up and hit something. I feel like one thing I hate about like prop firm accounts is like I'm about to hit my max loss limit, but like I was up 1,000, so now I get stopped off with 49, but like I'm only down 1,000. Like, and that is how end of day drawing works, but. Who said I don't even drink coffee. They're really like, what is this structure, dude? What is this? There's like, do I want to just like take a shit trade and like try to bring these evals back? Like, what do I even like? They got pretty cooked today. I mean, I understand, bro. I understand. I really don't feel like there's good winning opportunities on either side, like long or shorts, if you know what I mean. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. If you're a signal bot, I'm genuinely not even gonna say that you should copy this if I take this. Like, I'm genuinely like, because we didn't tap into any unfilled gap above. I don't know how. Part of me wants to take that. Have a good weekend, Uber. Because honestly, I know this sounds crazy, but like this eval has one trade left, and I want to just like, wait, is it gonna give me what I want in last second? This is bullshit. This is what it is, but I want to just get those accounts either like in good standing or like blown, just so I can have fresh accounts next week. I know it sounds, but I want an account with no daily loss limit so I can up my risk. But ideally, we come like a couple points higher. Nasdaq. Did ES tap into anything significant? Not really. You said I can feel. Yeah, no, honestly, no, I know exactly what you're saying. Like now you look at this and say, oh, this is chop. But like in the moment though, I'm like, oh, we're so close to pre-stay low, this, that. You know what I mean? Like, so easy to get chopped up. But it's whatever. Oh, I just want to see us trade like 10 points higher. That's all I want. We never hit the... We edged the 30-minute gap. There's no 15-minute gap. There's no 5-minute gap. Nasdaq, what is this? Have a good weekend, Kalish. God. So is this a smart trade that I'm about to take? Maybe not the smartest, but I feel like if we get the CSD here, like ES is reacting off that high. Like I would highly prefer if NQ wants to sweep it too, but you said, bro, we're so... Oh, you took longs? Yeah, I was in longs earlier. Did not just paper trade. Bro said I'm personally bearish. Yeah. I just want to see like 10 points higher, reaction down. It's all I want. I mean, I know the hourly can't, but we're about to tap into a bearish hourly gap. It's going to get created. You know what I mean? Actually, that hourly gap opens in literally 5 seconds. So we technically just tapped into the bearish hourly gap. We edged that 30-minute gap. Okay, so we hit that 30-minute gap. So honestly, I'm just waiting for a close below this CISD. To finally win break even. That's what's up. Yo, no way. Honestly, I probably would went break even there too if I was in that original trade. Just for mental note taking. The original long. So we're getting a little bit of a reaction out of that 30-minute gap so far. Have a good day, JC. Appreciate you stopping by. That was your trades today? Interesting, honestly. I mean, I took a long off this 1 minute CISD over here, and then he was like over here, and then I saw we kept holding this like 5 minute gap we traded into, and then I saw we like inverted this like 4 minute gap over here, which is the highest time frame gap in the current leg. So I was like, maybe I should just flip and try shorts. So I got in shorts and I got stopped out, and I would have been break even on the original trade if I just held it. But like honestly though, like I feel like shorts low key are the move. I don't know. Have a good rest of your day, Bakuken. Appreciate you stopping by. I've been in ES. You're still in ES shorts? I want to see a reaction down in the next like 6 minutes, because I mean I stopped trading at 11:10. I feel like price just slows down after that, so I mean, there's the point I originally would have wanted to go break even at. That's what's up, Clyde. It's reacting out of that 15-minute gap a little bit. 5 minute. I want to see it close below like 29,333 for me to take shorts. That's like a, oh no, it's actually a little higher. I lied. 334. It's starting to give a V shape a little bit low key. Maybe not, but I'm waiting for a close below there to short again. Dude, I forget, was my full TP on this trade 930 highs? This is gonna make me sick if this hits. I'm gonna be sick. We put it in SMT at the highs. You said I don't like that we left failure swing? Well, like, you're saying we failed to take the lows? I mean, they're close enough. I feel like they're low-key, like, relative equal lows. I don't know. I feel like if we're not reacting to that 15-minute gap, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it might just, like, trade up. Ugh. And normally I stop trading 11:10. I kind of want to just, like, even if I can't find a trade, I kind of want a full port deval, honestly, but I feel like my last hope for a legitimate trade is if we close below, like, this low down here before before 11:10, I'd probably still take it. So yeah, on ES, yeah, ES is reacting pretty strongly off of those 930 highs. I honestly might try this. Only with a good close, though. Well, yeah, only with the close. So this is, I mean, I'm not gonna place a stop loss because, like, I know it sounds funny, but mine one more contract maybe. Sorry to hear that, Matthew. I definitely want to see this fall through because I feel like that is, like, kind of an aggressive entry slightly. Oh, and the only I think I said this before, the only reason I don't have to stop though is because, I mean, if this trade loses, I blow the account. The stack of evals. So, I mean, there's no point in putting a stop. I wonder what even is this low I'm targeting. Just a 15-minute low. Cooked. Damn, that's crazy. I was right about longs, I think, originally. Man, we'll see. I feel like the main thing that really made me flip to shorts was, like, I feel like the delivery down paired with, like, we failed to take previous day low on both indexes. Like, I really thought we'd come back down for that. Damn, this trade recap is gonna hurt me to film. It really is. Like, well, you see, I took longs. I wanted longs originally. I changed my mind last minute. I definitely understand why I changed my mind, but like, it's just annoying. You know, at least this last trade, though, at least I'd have to break my rules to get a trade into to pass or fail the eval. Oh, Nasdaq, are we friends? The candles are what? Oh, we're not friends. I was saying, I feel like the candle was moving quicker than my P&L was updating. Damn, that is no bueno for me. Unless it wants to deliver lower, like right now. Oh, and the main reason I'm selling there too is just for consistency, honestly. I probably... Not like I would want to hold this for longer, honestly, because this is dog shit price action, but like... The main reason I chose that low is it's prominent and it also aligns with, like, it's really close to my consistency. I think today will definitely be one of those days where I'm driving to work eating pepperoni in my car. Oh, and Nasdaq, we're not friends. I mean, if you want to wick down, I mean, maybe we are friends, Nasdaq. I don't know. That tells me to add another contract. I don't know. One contract ain't doing shit, but... I'm not gonna lie though, seeing that 1 minute candle doesn't look the worst, really. It would have edged my stop if I had one. I feel like ES is definitely the more bearish pair right now. I'm fighting for my life to bring back these evals right now. He said I'm a manifest. Yeah, appreciate that, bro. I mean, worst case scenario, even if I do get stopped, at least I get a fresh set of evals next week with no daily loss limit. So it's whatever, but... I wonder, will I have me green, like above the starting balance if this hits? Oh, yeah. think Nasdaq's playing with my feelings today. These are some big ass 1 minute candles, to be honest. I feel like maybe it's in my head. No, honestly, they're not big ass 1 minute candles. They're just moving funny. What, Blake? Oh yeah, Blake was saying he tried to live trade. Too choppy. Yeah, there's a lot of people that took no trades today. Can you follow through with that, Nasdaq? Be nice to me. I'm low-key. I mean, I'm not going to end stream or anything, but I'm going to start slightly getting ready for work. You know, I looked before a second ago and it looked so good. I saw that last 1 minute candle close and I was like, oh wow, this is really looking good. I mean, maybe it just wants to fake up and just wick back down, but ES is the only one actually making movement down, I feel like. Yeah, this really is some pretty bad PA. Honestly, I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if I wasn't on eval, I'm low-key trying to get rid of, I wonder if I even want to took this short. This is, dude, like, how it, like, It reacts down so hard with no follow through. Like, what are we reacting off? Oh, there's probably this 5 minute. But just blow my accounts. It's whatever. Damn, I'm sick my original long would have played out. Well, I mean, I don't know that yet. It could dump right now. You said if this doesn't dump, I'm out. I mean, yeah, because honestly, like, I don't... This is genuinely bad PA. 2 days in a row, too. Like, I feel like sometimes in my head, I'm like, oh, if one day's bad PA, like, we can't have bad PA 2 days in a row, but, like, yeah, we can. There's no correlation there, really. I mean, there kind of is, but not really. I mean, I hope 12 doesn't do it, because I gotta stop trading at, like, 12. I'm probably getting stopped in this, honestly. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Once I saw that huge, like that 1 minute candle with the huge wick up and come right back down, I really thought I was in good standing. Cause I feel like if it's not gonna deliver down like right now, like, oh, maybe me and Nasdaq are cool. Maybe we're friends. Holy Diddy candle down. Oh my god. Where even is my phone? I lose my phone like 7 times a day. Fuck. It's 11:30. I'm so cooked. Oh, can this thing deliver like now? Like, I want to see us close below, like, this low down here. You said, damn, I didn't take it because we didn't invert the 5 minute, and I expected us to take the... Oh, you're saying like you expect us to rebalance that 5 minute gap up there we edged? Yeah, honestly, I mean, this... Dude, this is like... I don't even know what the fuck Nasdaq's doing, though. So this might not even hit, like... I hope you wouldn't appreciate that. And hopefully, I want to see this 1 minute gap send us lower. I mean, honestly, I know this might sound funny to say, but even worst case scenario, if I lose this trade, I just get a fresh set of evals with no daily loss limit to full port next week. Dude, what? This is... Oh my god. Like, honestly, I feel like it's not even more of like me losing. I feel like it's more of like just the chop back and forth. Like, oh, it goes my way. Oh, it's gonna stop me out. Oh, it's going my way. Oh, it's gonna stop me out. Like, dude, just like, can I go to work? Like, since I mean, yeah. Sometimes Fridays are mid though. Sometimes. I sort of fucking record a trade recap. I'm only adding contracts because I feel like this is like, it's the last trade in this eval, and if it were to like deliver down, I mean, it's so close to stop me out. Just stop me out. I definitely hit max loss limit. So I feel like, why did it delete my limit order? Whatever, these accounts are basically blown. Right? Yeah, there you go. Thanks for the sub, Jay Miller. Yeah, I'll film my trade recap. Exciting day. Exciting day. Oh my god, I gotta be work so fucking soon too. Exciting, exciting. Today's Friday, August 21st. Today's Friday, August 21st. I took 3 trades on the Nasdaq. One of them I got out for break even. The other 2 I ended up losing. I did have my initial bias right, and I kind of flipped my bias last minute, and that ended up making me take 2 losses. So I'm going to break down everything that happened today. So coming to the session, I did say I had a bullish bias. I was expecting a reaction out of this weekly fair value gap on the higher time frame, and also I was looking at like how we've had a bearish week, so I expect Friday to be a pullback, like if we think in terms of like the weekly candlestick. On the daily chart, we did sweep out the low inside of this daily fair value gap, so I'm expecting a reaction out of that. On the 4 hour, we can see we wicked at it, but so coming to market open, which is right around here, you can see we trade right down at market open. So I was thinking, oh, we're getting exactly what I want. We're manipulating down at the open and I want longs. Additionally, there are equal highs up here, which exactly to the tick swing equal highs. They're also trend ending equal highs. I believe that's a very strong draw on liquidity, right? So we trade down at the open. There's a 930 high still intact on both indexes, which I have marked out here. We trade down. I had Asia low and London low both marked. When we took out, let's say London low was here and like Asia low was like here. So we took out London lows, and I was looking for a reaction off of London lows. We never really got that. We technically did offer this little CISD here, but I actually just faded it because of how like weak that close was, and I just watched it fail. Then I waited, and then Asia lows ended up getting taken, so we traded down, down, down. Take Asia lows. So then you can see, so my first trade was a long off of the Asia low sweep, right? We closed above this CISD over here. I took this long, I put my stop loss down at the swing low. My break even point was the unfilled 15-minute gap, which was like up here. My target was going to be this 930 high up here because neither index is taking it. There's multiple unfilled gaps, and I have like my narrative where these equal highs should be taken, and also on a Friday we should be pulling back because we've got a bearish week, right? So keeping all that in mind, I tried that. The thing that I didn't like was, as I'm in this trade, I noticed this 5-minute gap we're trading into right after my entry. We pretty much failed to close through it once, failed to close through it twice. We're failing to close through it. So I'm like, oh, this gap's holding. And then the thing that really scared me was I noticed that we inverted this 4-minute gap, which is the highest time frame gap in the current leg. So I was like, you know what, even though I do have my narrative, like delivering out of a 5-minute, inverting the highest time frame gap, which is a 4-minute, and there's also previous day low right below, which neither index had actually taken out. So I was thinking, you know what, maybe my bias is wrong. Since we edged previous day low, neither index took it out, maybe I should just try this 4-minute short like up here. It has good risk to reward as well. So I pretty much flipped my position. I took that short. It did deliver down a little bit, but then I ended up getting stopped in that short. That's kind of annoying. And then it did trade up and hit where I would have went break even at, which was this 15-minute gap up here. from there, I did try to retry shorts off of that 15-minute gap. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of force this trade because I do have these evaluations that are really close to being blown, and I kind of want to just blow them and like come into next week with a fresh set of evaluations. I also want to buy evaluations that have no daily loss limit so I can risk heavier next week, because I want to pass evaluations quick. But yeah, so I took this CISD over here. So at first it was looking not the worst, honestly. Like, I took this, I did not mean to hit that. I took this close over here. It actually came close to where my stop would have been. And you see it came right back down. I actually added one contract there because I'm like, wow, this looks great. I can get like a 3.5 R to slow down here. But honestly, I'm not going to lie. That was kind of forcing it. So I really didn't get any good delivery off there. It like went for 1-to-1 and it stopped me out. It's looking like my original idea was right. I mean, I'm not saying that I should have, I should listen to this as an excuse, but I mean, I guess one thing to note though, I did have a bunch of people telling me like, oh, previous day low is right there. I'm short biased. And like, I really, like, I guess it's a reminder that I should listen to my own intuition. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think people saying I'm short bias affected me, but I can't let that affect me. Honestly, that 4-minute inverse though, like, dude, I'm genuinely surprised that we inverted that 4-minute. We never even put an SMT at the lows either. Well, technically, I guess we did. Because there was, I lied, there was an SMT at the lows, but it's whatever. I mean, at least I'll start fresh next week, but it's looking like, unfortunately, that original, I should have just stuck with the original trade. I would have locked in like 3R today if I did that. But it's whatever. So if you guys want to pull up for my free live trading and see me fuck up in live time, take all my trades, all type of stuff, here on YouTube, 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday at 9:25. I just said that. If you enjoyed this trade recap, hit the like button, leave a comment with your thoughts. Also subscribe for more free live trading, trade recaps, all type of good stuff. Code TIMB272 at all prop firms. I'm gonna upload that before I forget. Yo, I low-key walked away from my computer and I forgot to upload my trade recap the other day, and I had to turn it back on. It was kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I need to be to work soon. I really, as much as I would love to hang out, I really can't hang out. Because I gotta, like, leave. I low-key, I probably don't have time to eat lunch. I'm gonna be eating in my car while driving. You said I'm still short bias. Now, honestly, dude, these longs are gonna play. I knew it. I mean, my original idea, I'm pissed at myself because my original idea was this low should be protected because it's a low inside, like it swept that gap. We took out all the LR. There's an SMT at London Asia lows. It's whatever. I'll come back next week. I feel like I flipped last minute too. It's whatever. I'm so glad it's the weekend, honestly though. But you guys know regular shit I say. I mean, obviously next week, 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single week. Code TIMB272 in all prop firms. Help support me. But I do appreciate every single one of you guys that stops by, hangs out with me, trades me, all type of good stuff. But have a good weekend, guys. Peace out.